Is on fire watch for you tonight as wildfires rage across Northern California, testing firefighters' resources. The largest of those fires is the Pawnee fire, which is burning 13,000 acres tonight. It's destroyed nearly 24 homes. Crews are slowly gaining ground on the flames and now have it 17% contained tonight. But mandatory evacuations are still in place for the nearby Spring Valley neighborhood. The fire started over the weekend in Lake County, but is spreading east toward Colusa County. CBS 13's Angela Musalam is in Lake County with the latest.
The wind-driven Pawnee fire is still moving quickly through Lake County after swallowing up thousands of acres and several dozen homes. Evacuee Connie Johnson fears one of those homes might be hers.
Can't see my house from the road, so we don't know if it got the house when it went through again or not.
Johnson says the fire was moving away from her home after it kicked up Saturday. A phone call from her daughter a few hours later set Johnson racing back home, packing to escape.
I got home, and 15 minutes later was the official get out all the way up to Wolf Creek Road.
Johnson is one of almost 1,500 evacuees in Lake County who was forced to leave Saturday evening. With just the clothes on her back, her cats, and her dog, Johnson is patiently waiting for the moment she can return home. But it could be a while before any evacuations are lifted. The hot weather and fluctuating winds continue to challenge the firefight. CAL FIRE crews are being dispatched to the Pawnee fire in droves as other wildfires across the region come under control. The process is all too familiar for Harriet Suchet, a survivor from the Clayton fire in 2016.
I got $80 in my wallet and everything's gone.
Suchet lost her home and is still in the process of breaking ground to rebuild. If there's any advice she can offer up to evacuees on edge, she says it's this.
Park your car there, park an RV there, get the temporary permits, and let the county know, the state know you're home, no matter what.
I want to bring in Dave now with how the weather's going to impact this firefight.
All right, obviously, we mentioned in that story erratic winds, and we've seen them coming in all directions on the fire. So that's one issue. And the other issue is we got some cooling on the way, and that'll help before we start to crank the temperatures back up as we head on into the weekend. So what you're looking at here are wind vectors. Obviously, the faster they're going, the stronger the winds, and it's still howling pretty decently off the coast here. But notice, and right up here, this is where the Pawnee fire is. Notice how it comes in from the northwest, then goes directly west and then to the south. You can see how it's just kind of spinning all over the place up there. So that really does cause some issues on the fire line. We're looking at temperatures right now for the most part still running in the low to mid 70s there with gusts till around 10 miles per hour. We've seen them gusting 20-25, so that's some good news. Dew points are into the mid 50s, so humidity is up to around 49%, so that's nice. High pressure over the top of us, they gave us some pretty toasty weather well into the 90s today. We'll give way to this, which means cooling for tomorrow and Thursday. That'll help on the fire line. Of course, it'll drop the temperatures tomorrow for the most part here across many locations into the upper 80s to just around 90. So that may drop it on the fire lines over there by about 4, 5, 6 degrees. So that'll be welcomed. And with the onshore flow, should increase the humidity just a bit. Back over to you.
All right, Dave, we'll see.